Hello, everybody, and welcome. My name is Shana Verstegen, and today we're going to do a 30-minute metabolic conditioning workout. This is hard. This is breathy. You will get out of breath, but you're also going to have an amazing time. We are going to take 5 different exercises and run through those same 4 different rounds. Then we stretch, then we're done. Work interval is 40 seconds, rest interval is 20 seconds. We have a lot of push-ups, warning. So let's get started with our TRX warm-up. I'm going to have you bring your straps to mid-length. We're going to begin with your standing rollout. Go ahead and stand facing away from the anchor. Super strong active plank. Squeeze everything. And roll those hands out just a little bit, and then bring them back directly beneath your shoulders, squeezing the bum cheeks as you move. Quads are tight. Glutes are tight. You're holding onto that winning lottery ticket, if you know what I'm talking about. And making sure you keep those shoulders away from your ears. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squat row combo. Let's turn around, standing facing the anchor. Lean it back, bend your knees, squat, plank, row, and plank. So today's workout, we have a very short transition between exercises. Before we get moving with your actual workout, I'm going to show you all the exercises very quickly. We're only going to spend 2 minutes reviewing. Also reminding you how to do those transitions. Even if you're a TRX pro, I want you to move with me. A, for a little bit of movement prep. B, to get those transitions in place so that you don't have to fumble when we're doing the actual workout. 3, 2, and 1. Forward lunge with Y-fly. Turn facing away. Frankenstein arms. Take a big step forward with the right foot. Bend the left knee, stretch. Press down into those handles. Come right back up to the top. Left foot forward, stretch. Goal is to open those hips up. Goal is to ground that front heel to fire the glutes. Goal is to open the chest, press into the handles to feel the core engage. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. TRX lateral lunges. Turn around, stand facing the anchor. Feet wide, toes pointed directly forward. Chest is up tall, bend your right knee, drop down. Pull yourself up, bend your left knee, drop down. Notice how my knees are tracking forward. My toes are tracking forward. A lot of hip mobility today. We're doing a lot of squats. A lot of sprinter starts. I've pretty much given away the entire workout already. But it's going to be fast. It's going to move fast. And your heart rate's going to be fast. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finally, let's just end with some shoulder sweeps. I know I normally do a golfer's rotation here, but we got a lot of push-ups today. So stand facing away. Let's spend some time low to moderate pressure on those handles or foot cradles and just gentle up and down. Moving those arms through space, pressing on there, playing with your distance, practicing that space between your ears and your shoulders, and just opening up that entire shoulder joint, chest. Undo your long day of work if you're working out after work. 3, 2, and 1, or your long night of sleep. Short night of sleep if you're working out in the morning. All right, let's go over these 5 exercises. Please move with me. First one, TRX Squat Jumps. Straps are mid-length. Option 1, you do a full jump. So I drop my bucket down. I'm going to pull with my arms, push with my arms, and notice how I absorb that landing. If you don't want to jump, you don't have to. Regular TRX squats. And you can even do these squats up to your toes for a little bit more speed. Second exercise, TRX Atomic Push-Ups. First option, you can do regular push-ups on the ground, on or off your knees. Don't even have to go into suspension. If we are going to do those atomic push-ups, we go to mid-calf length. This is one of those transitions that happens quick. Remember, mid-calf length, handles at knee height. I grab onto my foot cradles like stinky socks. I roll backwards, drop the socks over my feet, flip it over, super strong plank, push-up, crunch. That push-up can also be done on your knees. I'll show you that when we get to that exercise. Sprinter starts. Straps are fully lengthened, just a little bit longer. Hardest setup here, you ready? Take the straps, let go of them, put them in your armpits. Walk forward so you're wearing them like a backpack. Now I'm going to walk back to about a 45-degree angle. Step one leg back, barely any weight on this back foot. Push and return. Okay, I'm not loading that back leg. Power pull, straps at mid-length. Standing facing, one hand at the rib cage, strong plank. Slowly drop back, corkscrew your body, and then bring that hand back up, shoulder away from your ears. We'll talk about that one as we get to a little bit more. Finally, your burpees, TRX burpees. Straps come back to mid-calf length. If you don't want to go into suspension, you don't have to. Option 1, step, step, stand. Option 2, hop, hop. You could add the push-up. Otherwise, the full TRX burpee, we pop one foot in the foot cradles, plank, push-up, TRX lunge, hop. The push-up and hop are optional. I will review, but make sure you're good at getting your toes in the foot cradles or one toe in both foot cradles for those burpees. Are you ready for some TRX squat jumps? Game on, team. Straps at mid-length, stand facing the anchor. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Hooah. Now with these squat jumps, remember we have 4 rounds of these exercises. So I'm probably not gonna jump the entirety for all 4 rounds. In fact, I'm probably gonna do a few regular TRX squats right here. Or you could do like 10 and 10, whatever works for your body. But remember, the overall goal is to feel very breathy, near breathless, but not affecting your movement standards of the exercises. 10 seconds left, then we go into atomic push-ups. 3, 2, and 1. If you're going into suspension, handles knee height. Pop those toes in. Remember, stinky socks over your feet. Flip it over, ground facing away. Hands and knees. You there? Remember, you can always pause the video if you need to. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. If I was better at video editing, I would probably pause between every exercise to give myself a little more rest break. So notice how my body's in a straight plank, at least I hope it is. And I'm pulling my toes toward my shins. With these atomic push-ups, you have the option of doing a push-up on your knees, and then you can come up to your plank, and then you can do your crunch. Or that full atomic push-up. Or as I mentioned earlier, you can do regular push-ups on the ground, or push-ups on your knees on the ground. 5, 4, sprinter starts are next. 3, 2, and 1. Double butt kick. Fully lengthen those straps, please. Just a little bit longer. Stand facing away from the anchor. Remember, I've got to now bring the straps into my armpits. Walk forward so your handle's at your rib cage. Walk back, center your right leg. In round 1, we're only doing the right leg. But guess what? We're doing 4 rounds. So in round 2, we'll do your left leg. And I bet you can do the math after that. So right now I'm doing a standard sprinter start. If you're feeling like a superhero today, you are absolutely welcome to add a hop to this. To add a hop, I go forward, back, absorb. But notice how I'm not loading that back leg. All the work is happening on my front thigh. My right heel is staying off the ground. I'm bending from the knee, not from my hips. Straight, strong body at the bottom. 3, 2, and 1. TRX Power Pulls are next. Shorten your straps up to mid-length. Stand facing the anchor point. Take your right hand on the handle. We'll do the left side next time. Pull that handle to your rib cage. Meet me on your toes. Reach your left hand up toward the anchor. Shoulders away from your ears. 3, 2, 1. Drop to your heels. Hopefully you can see my feet. And then come back to the top. Give me a couple slow ones as you master this movement. And then when you're ready, I want you to pull up fast. Bam, it's called a power pull. Now, if you pulled up fast, but you got a bunch of slack on that strap, that means you can probably walk underneath a little bit more. Are you keeping that shoulder away from your ears? Are you driving your heels into the floor on the bottom and pivoting on your toes on the top? We have 5, 4, 3, 2, it's time. TRX burpees. If you're going into suspension, straps at mid-calf length. We are only going to put your left toe in those foot cradles. Grab both handles with your right hand. Bend your left knee. Pop that left toe in. Lock it in. Are you ready, team? Do not let your hips sag. And here we go. Super strong plank. Oh my gosh, did I say a lot of push-ups today? And you also notice we're seeing that lunge again too. So I'm doing the full version. I'm adding the hop, and I'm doing a push-up with my leg floating. You can also remove the hop, or when I get down here, I can plant this leg, super strong plank, and bring it back up. That makes the push-up a little bit easier. We have 15 seconds left, and then we get a 1-minute break. Of course, there's breaks between rounds. We gotta get some water. Reset. 3, 2, 1. That happened super fast, didn't it? Grab some water. Let's chat about what happened. So I get comments and emails from people saying, why don't you just do exercises at one strap length? Why do we have to keep changing them? I'll tell you why. Because when I program these workouts, I'm not programming thinking about strap length. Strap length is just a part of that exercise. I'm programming thinking about movements and combinations of movements that flow together really well in terms of your overall strength and conditioning. Once you get good at strap length, boom, 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 that should be a non-issue. If you do feel like that's slowing you down, check out one of my beginner videos where we spend a little more time with adjustments, and then it'll be a non-issue. Hey, guess what? It's time to go again. Squat jumps in 5, 4. That was a short minute. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Round 2 of 4. Remember, the jumping is always optional. As you're feeling a little more mobile, maybe you can drop your bum a little bit lower in that squat, but make sure, keep going, make sure as you drop down, you have that nice neutral spine, not letting the tail tuck under. Also, keep jumping. When you land, make sure your knees aren't doing that. You're pushing those feet apart as you land those squats. And the joy of these is you get to use your upper body to help you move through them. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Atomic push-ups. Straps are at mid-calf length. Pop those toes in. Remember, stinky socks, drop it over, flip it over. Ground facing away. Oh, you're gonna get good at transitions today. We're going in 10 seconds. Remember your options. If you start to feel back pain or your hips start to sag, take your feet out of the foot cradles. Here we go, strong plank, lock it in. Notice how my toes are pulled toward my shins. I'm really pushing my heels back in the handles. If your feet are popping through the foot cradles, A, that's fine. Just let the foot cradles sit on your ankles. B, the TRX Pro, and I think the Home too, has adjustable foot cradles. They're Velcro. So you can actually resize them so people who like to work out barefoot or who have smaller feet like mine don't have the feet pop through. It's genius. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. TRX Sprinter Starts. Fully lengthened. We're going to the left leg now, okay? Stand facing away. Remember, handles, armpits, put on your backpack. I'm gonna center my left foot to the anchor, find that 45-degree angle back. Here we go. 40 seconds. And we're gonna straighten and bend. Notice how I'm hardly putting any pressure on the back leg. Eyes are looking out ahead of you like you're on a bike path, looking to see what's coming up next. My left heel is not touching the ground. The movement is coming from my knee. My knee is bending and straightening. When people get tired, they start to go here. That movement's coming from their hip. Oh boy, I can't even do that. Hey, your quads are gonna be tired. That's why I chose to not do the jumping version. You're welcome to. 5, 4, 3, 2, power pull, left arm. Shorten those straps up to mid-length. Grab onto one handle with your left hand. Pull it tight. Bring that left hand to your rib cage. Balls of your feet. Right hand up toward the anchor. Pull behind that left shoulder blade. Straight, strong, planked body. Let's drop to your heels, open. Problem with filming this workout is my ability to talk goes away real quick, which might make many of you happy. I taught this workout for my class earlier this week, And when I teach my classes, I don't do the movements with them. I walk around the room and coach. But they looked really tired. 15 seconds left. Do you have that space between your shoulders? Are you keeping your body in that straight plank as you come back? Remember, we're not here. Here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. TRX burpees. Other foot in the foot cradles if you're in suspension. So mid-calf length, handles knee height. Grab onto both handles with your left hand. Handles. Bend your right knee. Pop that right toe through those foot cradles. If that made no sense to you, pause, play it back. Going in 3, 2, and 1. Burpee time. Super strong plank. Push up. Remember, the push-up's optional. The jump is optional. In fact, if your knee is weeble wobbling when you come up from that lunge, I would prefer you not to jump because that could put your knee at risk. If your hips are sagging for that push-up, it is totally okay to set that other foot down. Really shoot that active heel back. Squeeze your bum. Tight, tight body. 5, 4, almost that next rest break. 3, 2, and 1. 1 minute off. Halfway done with these. 2 more rounds of work, a few more stretches, and then we've done it. So what does it mean when we say metabolic conditioning? You hear that word tossed around a lot. While you're grabbing your water, you can bring your straps back to mid-length here too. It means we're working out with the goal of challenging different energy systems. So today's workout with the 40 seconds of work, shorter 20 seconds of rest, and movements that are basically full body movements, compound movements, we're challenged the aerobic and anaerobic glycolytic systems. That's your energy system that gives you energy anywhere from about 15 seconds of work all the way up to 3 minutes of work. And if we really push the edges of that, that's how you become more fit. You ready for those squat jumps? Straps at mid-length, stand facing. Here we go, round 3. Absorb that landing, pull, push, soft landing. Shoulders are checked down and back, pressing through the floor. Again, if you want to chill and just do some regular squats, if that's a lot of jumping for you, totally okay. You're still going to get your heart rate up. I'm sure my comments now are going to be like, Shana, you were breathing way too hard into that microphone. 15 seconds, use those arms. I forgot to warn you too, if you're like in your basement or something, be smart about your spaces so nobody hits their head. 3, 2, and 1. Atomic push-ups. If you're in suspension, straps mid-calf length, handles knee height, stinky socks over your toes, flip it over. Remember, you also have that option to do regular push-ups, knee push-ups, whatever you need to do. Going in 3, 2, and 1. Super strong plank push-up. Pull those knees in. Notice my hips are hinging up as I pull the knees in. Trying to stay active, corkscrewing your hands into the floor, pushing your heels into those handles, pushing the floor away from your body. Keep holding on to that lottery ticket between your butt cheeks. 20 seconds left. Down, drive, pull it in. Final 10. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sprinter starts. Back on that right leg. Fully lengthen the straps. You're getting good at getting here now? Turn around facing away from the anchor. Grab onto those handles. Put on your backpack. Walk it back, center that right leg out. Step the left leg back. Going in 3, 2, and 1. Drive the left knee up. Option for that hop. Push in through the floor. If you have a chance to watch yourself in a mirror, I'm looking into a mirror right now, checking to make sure the knee is tracking directly forward. Driving through the floor, driving through the ball of your foot. Not letting the knee weeble wobble. And remember, not bending from your hip. We have 15 seconds left. I'm gonna add a little hop for the last few. Oh God, it burns. 5, 4, 3, 2, and out. Power pulls. Shorten those straps to mid-length. Stand facing the anchor. Back to the right hand. Grab onto one handle with your right hand. Pull it to your rib cage. Balls of your feet. Reach the left hand to the anchor. Show me that strong plank. Keep your body like a cylinder. Straighten the arm. I'm on my heels. Bend. I pull to my toes. My body and tummy stay tight. I'm pulling up with speed. To make these harder, you walk under. But be aware of the shoulder and neck space here. I come down slow. Let's snap up fast. Making your upper back do some work. Your core do some work. 14 seconds left. Big squeeze in those quads. Reach up towards your anchor. Drop to the heels. Tight body. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Burpees. Straps are at mid-calf length. Handles knee height. If you're going into suspension, grab both handles, the right hand, pop the left toe in. We are almost done with round 3. You ready? Going in 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Last one of this round. Then we get another minute recovery. Super strong plank. Pressing through the floor. So even though we're challenging aerobic and anaerobic capacity, I want you to move slow enough that you can move with precision, that every single rep is just as good as your first one. And knowing it's okay to check it back if your form starts to break down. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 1 minute recovery. One more round of work, gang. You are killing it. Nice job, everybody. You might see like people lining up along the glass. There's a body pump class in here after this. Love body pump. People who take body pump like to set up their stuff like an hour early so they can have their spot. So you might see some people who are excited to claim their spot when I'm out of here. Good news is we're almost done. Let's start setting your straps up for those squat jumps. Are they at mid-length? I'll tell you a really disgusting story, funny story, while we go through this last round to help get you through it. I want you to be near breathless during this round, but being safe with your movements in your body. TRX squat jumps in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Squat, push, pull, absorb. Push, pull, absorb. Drive those hips back, pressing down onto the handles. Shoulders are checked down and back, getting some air time. I might have to tell you the story while we stretch. I don't know if I can breathe. No, I'll tell it to you. I'm excited to be out of the house. For Christmas, we got our kids a bearded dragon lizard, which are pretty cool. I never thought I'd be interested in lizards, but these things are fascinating. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Atomic push-ups. Handles knee height. Option to do regular push-ups as well. Toes in, ground facing away. But these bearded dragons take a lot of work, and they eat a lot of bugs. Hold that thought as we get through these push-ups. Super strong plank. Ready? Squeeze it, brace it, lock it in. Push down, drive it in. Hips slightly elevate. Are you holding that strong plank? If you're in suspension, make sure your shoulders are directly above your wrists. If you rock forward too much, A, you're kind of cheating your core. B, that's a lot of pressure on your wrists. 20 seconds left. Remember every exercise we do? It's the last one of that particular exercise for today, or at least for this workout. Maybe you're gonna do another one later. 10 seconds left. I'm not. Tight, tight body. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sprinter start. Straps fully lengthened. A little bit longer. Put on your backpack. Stand facing away. Find your breath. This is my dumb idea to tell you a story right now. So anyway, the thing, my son named her, we just found out it's a she. My son named our bearded dragon, you're on your left foot, Chicken. So Chicken eats a ton of bugs. She eats crickets, and she eats dubia roaches. And a friend of mine said, you know what? I bet you're gonna start a roach colony someday. And I said, absolutely not, 100%, no way am I gonna raise roaches in my house. Well, guess what we set up this morning? We set up a roach colony. It makes sense because the roaches are so expensive. So if you can breed them on your own, you don't have to buy food. For the dragon, 3, 2, and 1, power pull on your left hand. So I'm so happy to be here, because that was really gross. All right, straps are at mid-length. Grab on with your left hand, standing facing the anchor point, balls of your feet. Let's do some really powerful power pulls. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heels open, pull and snap to the toes. Squeeze the butt cheeks. Ribs are zipped in. Quads are tight. 30 seconds here. Tight, tight body. Check yourself on the bottom and on the top, making sure you're not arching and your bum's not dropping either. You're actively driving your heels into the ground. Staying tight. The tighter you are, the easier it is to press that power from the floor into your pull. 10 seconds left, and then only one more exercise, gang. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last one, TRX burpees. If you're going into suspension, straps are at mid-calf length, handles knee height. Grab both handles with your left hand. Pop your right toe in there, standing facing away. Let's get breathy, everybody. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Make this your best set yet. Super squeeze, tight plank. Even if you're doing non-suspended version, focus on how tight you are when you hit that plank position. Squeezing everything, pushing the floor away from you. We are almost there. 20 seconds left of your workout. Just a few stretches, and then we're finished. We have 5, 4, give me one more good one. 3, 2, and 1. We did it. 4 rounds. Let's stretch. TRX T Spine Rotation. Shorten those straps back to mid-length. Stand sideways to the anchor. My right hand reaches across my body. Left foot in front, right foot behind. Left hand over the top. Inhale. Exhale, fall open. Eyes follow that thumb. Bring it back in. Exhale, fall open. You might get some snap, crackle, pops here. Let those shoulders fall away from your ears. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, fall open. And let's move it to the other side. If you want to hold any of these longer, you're welcome to. Standing sideways, my left arm reaches across the front of my body. Right foot in front, left foot behind, right arm over the top. Inhale, exhale, fall open. Eyes follow that thumb. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, drop it open. One more time. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, fall open and hold. Standing quad stretch. Stand facing the anchor. Place your left hand into both foot cradles, push down. Pick up your right foot, knees lined together, push down, tuck your tail under, squeeze that right bum. Your quads had a lot of work today with those sprinter starts, those squat jumps. It's a toss-up whether your chest is going to be more sore, your core, or your quads. And keep pulling those hip bones up to your belly button. Again, feel free to hold this longer if you'd like. Shake it out, other side. Right hand into both foot cradles. Press down. How's your breathing? Is it starting to come down a little bit? You can tell mine's not. Now the trick to this balance is pushing down into the foot cradles. That forces your core to engage. So how jealous of you are you of my roach colony? Oh, I love my kids so much. I clearly will do anything for them. And it will be an amazing educational experience, but blah. And shake it out. Finally, your chest and torso stretch. So turn around, stand facing away from the anchor. Walk it forward with your thumbs up. In your T, then step 1 foot forward, pressing those hands apart, letting your shoulders fall down and back away from your ears. And just breathe. Big inhales through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Let those shoulders fall away. Finally, step your feet together, forward fold, take a bow. Just hang dangle for a moment. Lifting your tail, letting your head relax down toward the floor. And you guys, you did it. Give yourselves a hand. So we did 4 rounds of work with an overall goal of getting you sweaty. Did we achieve that? And getting you breathy. If some of those transitions were frustrating for you, just practice. I would love for you to visit the workout again, hear the story about roaches again. And as you get better with your length adjustments and your toes in, straps in your armpits, those will flow much quicker. But for now, again, I hope you took advantage of just hitting pause, kind of figuring things out and going through. That's the joy of pre-recorded workouts. Anyway, I really appreciate you taking the time to hang out with me today and to work out with me for those 30 minutes. I hope I can see you again. If you do like these workouts, please subscribe to the channel, share the workouts with your friends, and have an amazing rest of your day.